rated E10 for ages 10 and up.
In Scribblenauts, you can do wildly emergent things. I mean, we really do not plan for all of the solutions that can exist for our levels. It's impossible, because you can literally conjure up any objects you can think of and combine them for, frankly, tons of interactions that we haven't even seen yet. So when we decided to, really make the ground rules of the game, we have the puzzle levels and we have the action levels, that's where, the game actually is. But we thought, what else can we add to the game that will make it, more challenging and give the player something to achieve? And of course, when you're really creative, you can get all these wild merits and you're rewarded that way. But we thought golf had a great system. You only have 3 or 4 strokes to actually get the ball in the hole. And we thought, man, that could be a great fit for Scribblenauts. And we thought, so here's the puzzle, and we think you should be able to solve this within 3 objects or 4 objects. And for those people who beat the system and solve it with 1 or 2, you're going to get a lot more allers to spend in the Aller store or to buy more worlds. So the par system was really just a great fit on paper, and then once we implemented it, it worked exactly as we wanted it to. One of the great things about Scribblenauts was that you can create all of these weird, emergent, and complex scenarios and have these crazy combinations of things attached to each other. But what's great is not only can you just do all these, great things in the sandbox, but you can take your crazy combinations of stuff and actually solve levels. Like the tree level with the stars in the tree is a perfect example. Like we've all said, chop down the tree, burn the tree. It's like we're thinking just with one object, but you can make this physical contraption to do it too. For instance, get a car and some glue and put a plank on the top of the car and something else glued to the top of that, and then just ride it past the tree, and then you physically knock that star out of the tree. But you can create these weirdly huge physical contraptions and just wreak tons of havoc in the environment and actually make it work for you. And of course, there's lots of clothes and accessories that you can actually put on Maxwell so he can look cool doing whatever he does, or dress him for the time period, or make him look completely out of place. One of the great things about Scribblenauts is that it's just like purely ripe for screenshots or videos to be able to upload on the web and share with your friends. And I'll be honest, I'm very, very excited just to see what people do with this game, because even up to the end of development, we were seeing people out of test doing things we never thought to do, and frankly, some things we didn't even think were possible to do in Scribblenauts. So when we say that we don't really know how many solutions you can have for certain levels, it's true, because there's no possible way for us to think of all that stuff. But we just can't wait to see what everybody does with it when it finally comes out.